Hello everyone, it's me again. I'm back with another video for you guys. This is kind of pertaining to my journey to nurse midwifery, but it's kind of some in-between stuff as well that I'm going through, and I just came because I thought that it was a good time to update you all. I was intentionally planning on, updating you guys on like test days and telling y'all like how I did on my test and stuff like that, but I figured that a month kind of was like too long to go in between updates, and I have extra time right now. So here's what's happening as of now. I go to school on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There I take a statistics course, and then I take anatomy and physiology, followed by microbiology. Then I take human lifespan and development. So those are the prerequisite courses that I'm taking this semester. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is from like 9:10 in the morning to like 3:45 in the afternoon. So I've had worse. I've had all those courses plus a 5:30 to 6:55 class later that night. So yeah, I've had worse in my university experience. I can't complain. All the classes are like, the only class that I have real like concern about is the microbiology, simply because the introductory chapters that they're teaching in anatomy and physiology corresponds with the chapters in microbiology. It's just kind of specific to each of those classes. So I'm getting the same lecture pretty much, but I kind of have to tailor it to both anatomy and physiology and microbiology. For example, the chemistry chapter that everybody teaches about the protons, neutrons, and electrons, they were taught at the exact same time in both anatomy and micro. So it was hard for me to stay awake in that class nonetheless, but um, I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. It's hard to stay awake in microbiology. That's one thing that I'm worried about. I'm worried, but I'm not worried. So, as far as like homework and quizzes are going, I've been doing okay. Um, Anatomy, my first homework assignment was a bust, but that's to be expected. I've got like a million homework. We got 16 chapters in anatomy, so I have 16 homework assignments basically. So I just gotta kind of gauge how each professor teaches their class and what they expect from quizzes and stuff like that. But it's nothing that I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna fail already. It's nothing like that. So it's weird. So everything's online now. I'm not used to all of this stuff. It's just, I feel like calling everybody a whippersnapper because we use paper back in the day 2 years ago when I graduated from school. So, and everything is online now. They want electronic receipts for everything, so that's different for me. But other than that, the classes are pretty easy, especially my human lifespan development and my EDPR class, which is the wait, that's the same class. Never mind. So my human lifespan development and my statistics course, those two are fairly easy courses. Um, so that's pretty much it on the school. I will come back and I'll let y'all know how I did on my test and any other updates that I might have for you guys at that point. But something else that's coming up this Saturday, I have my first childbirth education course, and which I will be instructing at a community center um, in one of the low income neighborhoods in Memphis. So I'm excited about that. um, and yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I should be structuring my classes to see what I want to teach, but it's just like, God, when am I going to find the time? I did not go to class today. Do you guys want to know why? Because my birth control, I had Nexplanon the birth control implant. I had it implanted in my right arm because I'm a left-handed person. So it was in my right arm. This past Friday, I was talking to my mom about something. I don't know what we were talking about. And I just randomly felt my implant and it was broken in half. And I was like, Mom, this thing is broken. She was like, what is broken? And you know, the clinics don't open on the weekend, so I had to wait all the way till today. So I didn't go to class today. Which was a good thing because I went when they opened at 8 o'clock, and then they turned me around and said, okay, we'll make an appointment for 2. You can come back at 2 o'clock and we'll take it out. So I came back at 2. She had usually, if it's still intact, if it's up, if you've had it for the 3 or 4 years, I think they have the 4-year options now. If you had it for the 3 or 4 years, that you know, put 1 incision in your arm and then take it out. But for me, since it was broken in half, she kind of couldn't push it all the way out through 1 incision, so I have 2 incisions on my arm. So yeah, that's what I had to go through today. But I am glad that I was able to get it out, so that, you know. Y'all, look at this. This is ridiculous. This is my car. This is how my car looks. And it's going to stay dusty like that because they are doing the pavement by where I live. And that is making everybody's car in my apartment complex extremely dusty, and I'm not gonna wash my car again until they figure out what they're gonna do, because I'm not having it. This is our student union, pretty much where all the students come to eat and study and just chill out and relax with friends. And I have so many memories of this place from freshman year, but just wanted to get y'all some footage from the beautiful University of Memphis campus. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's Wilder Tower. What's up, guys? So I started vlogging recently, and I created a vlog not too long ago, kind of, you know, and I put a whole section in there where I was kind of like venting, basically, kind of because I was stressed out about all of the stuff I had to do. For example, I have an anatomy and physiology test tomorrow, and I have a microbiology test on Wednesday, and I also have part of a website due for my human lifespan and development class. And honestly, I was letting that kind of get me down and kind of like take over my life, simply because I have my mind made up on the fact that, you know, I don't want it to be like last time. And I think what happened was I kind of underestimated the workload of the class. Not saying that I'm not able to do it, it's just that I am not sure about this first test. Like, I've been studying the majority of the test with my mother. Well, my mother's been helping me study, and but it's like still some other parts of, you know, of the material I still have yet to learn, because I've done, for example, I've done chapters 1 and 2 of anatomy, and I still have to learn 4 and 5, and it's tomorrow. And I don't know if maybe I'm trying to look too deep into the chapters to try to get all the information out. Maybe I need to approach my studying in a different way, because I just feel like it's taking way too long. If I'm spending 3 hours or more on one chapter trying to just like get a major understanding about everything that's going on. So that's where I am now. I'm not afraid of taking the test, simply because I know that I still have a good opportunity to make A's in the class, because we have homework and other things like that. But I don't want to just walk in failing stuff, you know. I don't want to put failure over my life. So that's something that I've been dealing with in microbiology too. So it's just it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I'm kind of in a place right now, like, where I don't want to be stressing all the time, but I'm just ready for it to be over. And then when I start for the second batch of tests and stuff, I'll have a better overview on how I'm supposed to go about this stuff. So yeah, it's just been a little struggle, and I'm not running with my tail between my legs. It's a new experience. So, and I'm just praying for God to give me strength, because sometimes all you gotta do is say, God, give me strength, and then out of nowhere, like, you motivated, you know, out of nowhere, boom, 6 to 7 hours of going studying. You know, I don't know, but I know my dream is to go into nursing, but I don't understand how, like, those medical students and people, like, study for like hours and hours on end. I want to be that way, but like, it's a transition. It's a real transition. And I'm lucky today because I'm able to film on a very beautiful day. It's raining outside. It's like your typical fall day, and I'm excited about this weather. We went to church yesterday. We have to go to church today, back to where we are, and we're gonna have service at our church. That service was just kind of trying to bring people in to the third location. So I just thank God for her and giving her those opportunities. And I thank God that I did choose to go to service last night, because I was looking at all the work I had to do. Then honestly, I was thinking about not going, because I was just like, look, that's 3 hours. That's like a 1.5 hour drive away from my home. And then that's 1.5 hours coming back. So that's 3 hours altogether just driving. And then the service, y'all, the service was about 3 hours long. So we didn't make it home till about 12 o'clock. We didn't make it home till about 12 o'clock this morning. So I just ran over something that I shouldn't have. But unless you get it out the streets, honestly, it's stupid. I hope my tires are okay. So the service, I think we got there at 8:30. Well, okay, so it was 2.5 hours long, because we got there at 8:30 and we didn't leave till 10:30. So, so it was about 2 hours long. I'm sorry, but I enjoyed it. The devil was trying to get me like to not go, because it was like I got all this stuff to do, and then I'll be gone for 5 hours. I'm not gonna get a chance to study. Plus, I had my first childbirth class, like the group childbirth class, yesterday, and one of the fathers kind of, I don't want to say made me upset, but you know how people make comments about, you know, how are you teaching childbirth and you don't even have a child, and you know, when are you gonna have children? And he said you could get diabetes and all the other stuff. And I'm just like, God, take all of that away from me. Take all of this stress. Take all of these preconceived notions that people have of me, and they don't even know